Hi everybody, today I'm going to be talking to you about what to do if your stepchild doesn't eat the food you cook. I'm posting weekly, so hit the subscribe button and let us know if you want notifications, and you'll get informed every time I post. Hi, today I'm going to be talking about what happens when your stepchild doesn't eat the food you cook. And I just want to start with a little plea. And the plea is this: can you remember being a child and going round to a friend's house for tea and not knowing whether or not you're going to be able to eat the food that the person has cooked for you, and worried that in fact you may not like it, and how difficult it was to eat food that was unfamiliar to you and that you were unsure about, or that you weren't sure what it would taste like? When you've come away from a meal and you haven't enjoyed it, like the curry's been too hot, or the spice has been not to your taste, or in some way the food just wasn't fulfilling, then you can feel really bad. You know, it can put you in a bad mood. It can sort of make you short-tempered. It can really sort of upset you, and you feel it. So when your stepchild doesn't eat the food you eat, it's having a much bigger impact than just not eating your food. The child is probably not feeling good and feels bad, and therefore can't be themselves. Likewise, if you eat a very satisfying meal, a meal you really love, you can feel so much better afterwards. Afterwards you feel well nourished and you feel happy. Likewise, with a stepchild, if you feed them food that they like and they feel happy about, then they will respond better to you in the family setting as well. So a huge amount rests on food in step families. And it's very common, let me tell you, that stepchildren have difficulty eating the food that somebody that they're unfamiliar with has cooked them. So what does one do? Well, first of all, I would suggest if you've got more than one stepchild, you call a meeting and you decide between the group what it is, what sorts of food you like, and get a list together and see if you can put a number of things on that list that everybody will eat. Sometimes that's not possible, believe me. But even if you only get one thing that everybody will eat, and ours in our family was spaghetti carbonara, then you can at least make sure that when the stepchildren come to stay, you can have that as one of your meals. You may not want to eat the food that your stepchildren want to eat, and I would recommend sorting out a way of accommodating them that is not going to upset you and your family arrangements too much. That might mean having some food in the deep freeze that you know that they will eat, or having some food in the fridge that that is there that you can prepare alongside, which isn't going to be too much fuss or bother. And then gradually, as time goes on, notice when they're out and about and you eat out in restaurants, what they choose off the menu to eat, and notice the ingredients that they're prepared to eat. So for example, if a stepson says, "I don't eat vegetables," you might find when they go to Pizza Hut that actually they eat a whole range of vegetables on their pizza, and then you can introduce those vegetables back at home. So my advice to you is, tempting as it may be, that you should say that stepchildren should eat the food that you prepare, provided it's not too elaborate, to accommodating them more because you get a better quality family life if you do. And after a while, it does get better. Check out our links below for workshops, sessions, booklets, email response service, and links to all our other social media.